Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your general love reading. So we'll be doing love readings. So if you want to book a personal reading, please follow the description box below. Okay, you'll see my email there. Everyone, thank you for your patience. Okay. I love the eagerness to learn and keep moving forward towards, your positivity. All right, that goes to all my clients. But so if you're watching and you are a Scorpio, if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, hopefully this will help you determine where you stand with this Scorpio. But again, it's a general reading, okay? This is a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio. So let's see what we've got for Scorpio. Ready? The Five of Pentacles, the Moon card, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Wow, okay, so for Scorpio in love, okay, this is your general love reading. It looks like it's not going too well in love. You may be in a relationship, okay, with a fire sign, an air sign, an earth sign, or a fellow water sign. But regardless, it's not going well. You may have multiple options, Scorpio. You may have multiple people that you're dealing with. Okay, you may have like multiple suitors or some people you're interested in. You may be going back to old partners, etc. But it seems that with an earth sign, you seem pretty certain that it's not really going to change right now. You know that your communication with them is kind of rocky. But you guys stick through it, through whatever. I think you guys still are like, even if you're in a relationship right now with like an air sign Scorpio, or even a fire sign or a water sign, it seems that with this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you seem to know your place, where you stand with them still. You seem, maybe like if this was the relationship you've had the longest or the one that you're currently in, this is the one where technically you're like friends, like you can trust each other to a point. I mean, you guys just happen to always be going through the wind and the world fire and the blizzards, the storms with each other. It seems you guys could be a little toxic for each other also, okay, Scorpio? So whether this is like someone you love as a friend, it could be a family member too, but this is someone that you seem to always go through the drought with, so you guys kind of stick together. You've learned a lot together. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you are with, it seems that you guys are going to undergo quite a lot more. So if you thought that this was it, that this was the worst that could happen, you losing money or getting put out of a home, or even just having the biggest fight, finding out someone cheated, like whatever just happened, Scorpio, with an earth sign, there's more to come. But the good thing is that this person will be by your side even if you don't want it to. Okay, if you're in a relationship with a fellow water sign, a Pisces, for an example, it seems you're going to remain out in the confused, out in the open. So it looks like a lot of, especially if you're with a Pisces, a lot of never knowing where you stand. And even more so, instead of going through the dirt with each other, it seems that you guys kind of sabotage one another. You guys kind of and may not subconsciously be aware that you guys secretly like the pain that you put each other through. It may look like there is a love here. There may be a love here where you two are in denial and resenting any forward movement, any forward growth, because you guys always seem to move forward, but you just kind of like don't know which way to go, or if you're going the right way, you don't know. You guys don't seek for help. It's like this is a very toxic, could be a karmic situation, we're not sure, but it seems that with a Pisces, it's going to keep going in that direction. Okay, with a fire sign, you may have a lot more growth with. So you could be with a karmic partner if it's an earth sign or a Pisces. But there's a fire sign for some of you Scorpios that seems to be someone who can help you grow. They seem to be someone, they may be like a mentor actually, or they may be like a partner that's a little older than you, or could be younger than you, but they just seem to have the right head on their shoulders. And I think you're very hesitant about moving forward with this person, because I think you may somewhat be intimidated by this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be intimidated. You may not know their intentions. I think you're very confused about their intentions towards what they may want to do with you, because you're coming in very vulnerable. If you're a Scorpio dealing with a fire sign or hesitant about a fire sign, it says it's mainly because of your own insecurities, that maybe there's not so much that you need to worry about with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because there's someone who's overlooking your trauma. And the King of Wands talks about success. It talks about this guy and how he's able to stand his ground and help everyone around him to succeed. But those people around him are people who he kind of put to work, people he kind of set his eyes on to succeed. That's the beauty of the King of Wands, is that, you know, sometimes he can be a little manipulative, but like a Scorpio, you can understand that sometimes we need to manipulate or keep secrets or orchestrate people so that we can lead them to the right success, right? And that's what this person is all about. If anything, manipulation into seeing everyone succeed. Remember, this card also talks about enlisting, how he enlists in people to work for him or to work with him so that we can all succeed as a whole. And this person very much is looking forward to that goal that you are. He also talks about long-term goals and success. So Scorpio, for this fire sign, that you're very scared. You're scared not of this person and not so much intimidated by this person, but yes, you are intimidated. But you're more scared about what you can do, who you can become with this fire sign. And I do believe that in any way that this fire sign is in your life, the one person that you're looking at kind of like, what are his intentions? What are her intentions? Know that they are good. It could, you know, turn into anything overbearing, as this is a King of Wands. So looking over all your vulnerability and not knowing which way to go, this fire sign actually wants to help you, wants to love you and care for you to get you on your way. Okay. It's not to get stuck, though, because with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I think this is someone that you kind of went back to. This may be someone that you turned your back on, anyone that could have helped you. This fire sign, Scorpio, someone with a fire sign is very important to you in your life that you're not seeming to trust. You're skipping, you're putting it on the back burner. And some of us went to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for an example, and, you know, we ended up getting caught back up in the rut, back up in the crap, if this is a karmic partner. It seems now we feel vulnerable. I think a lot of us Scorpios, though, turned our back to this idea, turned our back to this ambition, turned our back to this determination and this fire sign, that we needed to get out of this vulnerability and this rut that we keep going around and around with a Pisces or an earth sign. I think either if it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just our thoughts that keep us from proceeding. Seems we're in a very toxic kind of relationship right now, Scorpios. If we're not in a relationship, I think we're trying to think about which way to go next in love and whom to go with. I feel like you have a lot of options, Scorpio, and you just don't know who to choose. With the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it may be out for right now, okay? Right now, it seems that you need to be able to open your eyes first. This is you feeling a victim of this person. You feeling a victim of all that they can offer to you, okay? You don't see how it's necessary and beneficial. This is something that soon will open up, because you're going to have to open up and get out of that rut. So with a Gemini, it's not completely over. With a Gemini, it's definitely, it's toxic, but it's not over. There's something that you still have to learn, something that you still have to see in order for that to go. With that Gemini, let's see, we at the top of the deck is the King of Cups. So speaking of that Gemini, but speaking of where you're looking for, it seems that once you've completed this task with the Gemini, once you've completed this task of feeling a victim and feeling, you know, pity of your own choices in life, you know, I think a lot of us are going to have to understand that a fire sign, and an air sign are very important for you, Scorpio. It's you know, because this fire sign can also really help you to look, you know, at your decisions and everything that you've done and everything that you've been and why and with who, and be able to understand and find success for long-term goals, okay? Long-term goals with with an air sign and a fire sign, perhaps, or even with your earth and Pisces. But, you know, after that lesson has passed, where you're able to get out of entrapment, you'll find your love. You'll find your fellow water sign. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio will be very much available to you. At the top of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. You'll be able to start new with that fire sign, Scorpio. But it says that you're it's like you're scared. You're scared, and obviously you would be, because you've been through a lot with past people. And even if not, Scorpio, if you haven't been dealing with someone specific, really, it's dealing with all of life, because you're dealing with money, you're dealing with, loving people that don't love you the same way back. You're dealing with being betrayed by people. You're dealing with a lot of loss, a lot of confusion. You don't know which way to go, what to do. And it seems that there's a lot of people that have been put into your life to kind of help you progress. And it's not just one person in specific. It's a lot of people that are here to help you get through. And Scorpio, it seems like with that token, it's kind of like you put that token in your pocket, the love, your success, your abilities to grow and to shine. You put that token that shines away in your pocket until it's dim. And it seems that you have someone here. It could be any of these people here, but there's one in specific that can help you say, you know what, take that out of your pocket and shine. Add that to your coin collection, and it seems that there's a lot of people here that could contribute to this coin collection, as God sends messengers and angels and people in your life for good reason. It seems that all of these people here are amazing assets, important assets for you to be able to, be complete, that you're shutting out, that may be shutting you out. Okay, also at the top of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So Scorpio, there's a wish fulfillment in one of these people here. And, it looks like you're going to have to use those tokens, find those tokens, resurface those tokens. And once you do and you shine, you're going to be content. Once you're full and once you're complete, once that machine has started, you know what I mean? Like when you put your tokens in, for an example, and take them out of your pocket because they're like gleaming through your pocket. It's not time to suppress who you are. It's time to shine. It's time to show what you're made of and do something, to the point where once you're done, you have 9. You have a wish fulfillment in yourself, in your life, in your feelings for these people. But it says that, Scorpio, you may be shutting a lot of people out, or you may not be open to people because your head is down. This is our state of mind right now, Scorpio. And it says that we have a lot of reason to feel this way because of relationships, work, life, everything is just beating us down. So we don't know which way to go. We don't know who to go to first. There may be a significant number 3 of people or anything, even the number 3. If you're seeing the number 3, Scorpios, you have to understand that you really are blocking any kind of communication and any success, any wish fulfillments for yourself. Okay, can we get an advice card for Scorpio? If you're in a relationship with any of these people, my best advice for this Scorpio is to do what your heart is telling you to do, because it's like whatever's blocking you from friends and family members to making that next move and finding something for yourself is really important. Like someone here is blocking you, really blocking you. And I think it could be either an air sign or yourself, blocking yourself from being able to move forward. And I do believe it's self-inflicted. Do we have an advice card? Spirit, give us some advice for the Scorpio to help them move forward. Okay, that wanted to flip out the 9 of Pentacles. So for a Scorpio, becoming independent is very important for you. Okay, becoming independent. Some of us are in love with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's all started with them and it's going to end with them, and so, but it looks like in your tokens, what I was saying is very, very important to you, to get those out of your pocket and restitch those and make sure that they shine, because otherwise you can just live your days trying to remanifest those tokens you already have, and that means you're waiting in vain. That's probably what's going on with you, why you don't know which way to go, because your own assets are what's going to help you know what you can do and what you're supposed to do next. It says focus on working on yourself. Focus on those tokens of yours, because you've been living up until today. That means at least 10 years you've been living. You have at least 2 tokens. But where are they? Where are your assets? Where are your physical, where's your physical money for the work you've put in? Because if you're waiting on it from someone, you're never going to get it. Because someone else is not going to help you reestablish those tokens. Once you've met them, one appeared. It's what you did with it. It's up to you to go find it. So this Scorpio may not be in a relationship, and if they are, they feel empty. And I challenge you, I encourage you to take your time. You see that snail at the bottom? Take your time and focus on what you did with all of those. Okay? Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. Love. Bye.